Alright guys, what's going on? Just talking here in the car. We got the Steelers. We're coming off the bye week, and we got a Steelers team that's on a 2-game win streak. I am going to ignore all those 0-4 talks. Steelers are playing better than us as of right now. You got to throw those records out the window when, they say you're only as good as your last game. And unfortunately, their last game was very good. They played defense. They held the Ravens to field goals, and they were able to stop the run pretty well. And I thought the run game, when Le'Veon Bell is back, they've started to run the ball better. Those rankings are a little deceiving, the overall stats. Steelers are going through some ups and downs. They had some pain. They've been injured. This is a rebuilding year for them, but they could still beat us. And it's dangerous to think their defense is coming together. That's the part that worries me the most. This is a game, especially a statement game for Pryor in particular. This is a guy who says this team's going to be in the playoffs, and I'm not going to jump on that bandwagon of saying playoffs and any of that. You got to prove to me something. And here's the problem. Offensive line depth. They were down to their last lineman. All the 5 players who were playing offensive line had to play the second half. I think they had to play the entire second half. And that's what's going to beat you up. The Chiefs have a good defense, and they're going to run out of gas, and that's what happened. I believe Stefan Wisniewski is back. The bye week came at a very good time to get the offensive line healthy, but we still do not have a good offensive line. And I don't have any faith in our offense until we get an offensive line. It won't. You got to work with the resources you have. And Pryor, you can't force the ball too much. He's got to be smart with the ball. I know he was trying to make a play, and I get that's going to happen, but the offensive line doesn't help you either when you're running for your life or you don't have time to make a play. We have to be able to run the ball, and they've been stopping the run. The Steelers have stopped the run pretty well from what I've been seeing. They've done better at that. So if we can't give it to Rashad Jennings or some Elf McFadden's health, if we can't give it to him, we're screwed. That's how simple this game's going to be. The Steelers' defense will take over the game. Pryor would be forcing the pass, and he won't have to do much. Last year we beat them because we made plays on the ball and forced some fumbles. Ben Roethlisberger tore our secondary apart. I do expect our secondary and our defense to be better this game. We've played defense pretty well in 5 of the 6 games. Our defense has played pretty well, in my opinion. There's still some problems in pass rushing. I think that defensive front is still a liability. I hope I'm wrong, but there's just some problems there. Too many no-namers. The guy I'm going to be real skeptical, or at least keep a close eye on, is DJ Hayden. And here's the thing. People might say I have high expectations, too high of expectations for a guy and a rookie, and I'm impatient. Well, here's why. Is because Reggie McKenzie said we would have taken him 3rd overall, and when you're going to say something like that, you believe he's the best player on the board. And if you're going to be taking a potential top 5 pick, I know we traded down, but he would have been a top 5 pick. They believe he'll have instant impact and he can make plays right away. And his coverage is fine, but he's committing penalties. He's committing defensive holds, pass interference. I know he got that interception at the end of the Chargers game, which was nice, but if we take his work as a whole, his coverage is fine, but he's committing way too many penalties. He's reminding me, it's early, but he's committing penalties like Stanford route would, and I don't want to see that. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on him defensively. Let's see if Ben Roethlisberger targets him. Once again, just like other games, you got to keep your mistakes down. You got to be able to block. You got to be able to run. Ben Roethlisberger doesn't have a good record against Oakland, but once again, I'm taking those last 2 games into account. They played were well, and it's going to be tough. Very quickly, I know some people were mad about last week. People are saying, why are you so butthurt over that Chiefs loss? Some Chiefs fans were going off on my video, and here's the thing. I have no problem with Chiefs fans or opposing fans talking on a video. I do have problem if you're going to come on a video and wait till the game is over and just wait till say your team wins, and then you're just going to run your mouth. I'm not going to let you do that. People might say I'm butthurt easily, but here's the thing. You choose to not say something before the game, so you're going to just choose and wait till it's convenient. I'm not going to let you do that. If you're a video maker, fine. I know who you are. If you're a video maker, I know who you are. That's not an issue. But if you're a typer that's just waiting for the right time to strike, I'm not going to let that happen. I know there's a couple Chiefs fans on here I'm pretty good with, but last game, the Chiefs are a good team. I'm still not impressed they went 7-0. You look at their strength of wins. I mean, they could, with the exception of the Broncos, they could go 14-2, but I wouldn't be surprised if they go one and done in the playoffs. We can brag about that 7-0 all they want. Their defense is legit, but I still don't think that team is going to win something in the playoffs when it matters. They just haven't played enough quality teams, in my opinion. So, Chiefs are good. They're better than us, and I'm not going to take anything away from that, but I wasn't impressed with them as a whole. All right, just want to clear things up there. I'm okay with opposing fans talking, but just don't be waiting until the game is over and just waiting to run your mouth there. I'm not going to let you do that. See you guys later. Go Raiders, and let me know what you think about this game.